what we have students do. And we start with the most basic, which is remembering. So can you recall what the definition of a noun is?
And let's go ahead and look.
And you can see here the types of skills, the verbs, the actions that students do at this stage. So they just have to define, repeat, recall. Then we move up to understanding. So can the student explain the idea or concept? So I might say to a student, all right, this alien has just landed on Earth. And the alien says to you, Earthling, I hear this word noun. What is a noun? What does it do? So students then have to explain to somebody who's never heard of a noun before. Then we move up to applying. So can the student use information in a new way? So do you see how we're getting more advanced types of thinking? So for example, I might, after I've taught students nouns, to apply, they might have a list of 10 words, and they have to go through and circle every noun, and then maybe even say, how do you know that's a noun, right? Or how do you know the other words aren't nouns? So you're getting more into choice or interpreting, that kind of thing. Then we move into analyzing. So here would be, for example, after I've taught the parts of speech, giving them a brand new sentence and having them have to go and analyze and be able to identify each part of speech. Or
do they want to have one
comparing,
how are they going to
right?
pull things
Which
together?
sentence is more interesting and why? And so I'm getting into a much higher level of thinking. Then we get into evaluating, and here's where students have to take a stand. So they have to be able to defend. That kind of thing. That would be kind of hard to do when I'm teaching parts of speech. And then creating, can students create a new product or a point of view? And I can have students create their own parts of speech books where they're describing themselves, talking about their lives and using all the parts of speech. You can have them create adjective webs of themselves where they cut out adjectives from magazines.
You really want to think about
looking at all of this, the direct instruction model focuses in on these two basic levels. So in direct instruction lessons, we're really just wanting to get students to be able to recall.
For example,
so a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. To understand, right? Can you locate the nouns in this list or in this sentence? So direct instruction works the best for the two lowest levels of Bloom's taxonomy. When we get up into these levels, really direct instruction doesn't hit on those. So we need to be focusing in on a different type of lesson plan model.
That walks you through how to do that. have some